learned to carry water, from the time I was probably like 2 or 3, with a little bucket.
We constantly have to keep moving forward and keep helping.
Cuonevoro, water is life.
We do the Walking for Water t-shirts in order to build wells in Africa for those who don't have water. So what really attracted me, I guess, is the idea of helping people in other places rather than just in my own community. On Saturday, people are going to come to Morven Park. It's out in Leesburg, and we're going to have people come and park, and there's going to be tables set up with lots and lots of different t-shirts. At approximately like 9 in the morning, I think it is, we're going to begin walking around. You can run a 5K, run a 10K, or just walk, either one of them, and then you walk to actually feel the experience of getting the water.
My name is Sobonfu Some. I come from Burkina Faso. It is one of the smallest countries in Africa. It's a landlocked country. It's nestled between Ghana, Togo, Benin, Ivory Coast, and Mali, and Niger. It is a country the size of Colorado.
In 2004, a marvelous, inspired lady named Sobonfu Some came to talk to a group of students here about the conditions that exist in Burkina Faso.
I remember clearly one year when the water was not coming up for days, and so the man had to go in there and dig the mud, and it was that mud that we took and we press it, to get whatever little water we could get out of it. And that little water, we had to add to it some ash to settle the mud so that we can drink it. And for days, that's what we did. And so in that, there are a lot of people who die of dehydration, and definitely animals and the trees also die because, it's just a tough environment. And it's so drastic that it's almost like, you praying, for some kind of miracle to happen, because you hate seeing the look in people's face, dying of thirst that you can see.
I grew up living close to Susan Huff, and I was best friends with her daughter. And Susan would bring in various teachers. From being interested in that, I started really going to a lot of Sobonfu's teachings. And I learned about how the women and the children would walk 5 to 10 hours a day in her culture to get water every day. And sometimes they would be walking and they would even have to squeeze mud and get water out of the mud. So I thought about it for a while, and there was always walks going on, walks for cancer research, walks for anything you can name it, and there's a walk for it. And I thought, why don't we do a walk? Why don't we do a Walking for Water? And I approached Susan with the idea, and Susan said, that's a great idea, and we pulled it together, a walk, and I think it was in 2003 or 2004 was the first one.
Having lived in California now, but being from Virginia, I think the main thing about the woods is I just love the green. Like, it gets so lush, and this is like the most beautiful time of the year, and there's water and there's always flow, and it's interesting how different places have different struggles, and water is not a struggle here in Virginia.